Amid this tranquil beauty, a slumbering legend lies in wait. This is the base of Mount Vesuvius, and the quiet setting belies the area's turbulent past. Winding through the lush pine and ilex forest, it's easy to forget there's a giant looming overhead. Emerging above the tree line, the suddenly stark landscape and extraordinary scale reminded me of the immense power within this imposing icon. But powerful as Vesuvius is, it's long stood falsely accused of burying Pompeii.
The history of Vesuvius is a long story, but I can tell you that the mountain that destroyed Pompeii wasn't this mountain in particular, but the old one.
The old one, Mount Somma, was enormous, seen today as a caldera that dwarfs Mount Vesuvius.
It was 2,300 meters higher. Now the new cone, it's a 1281.
So it was much higher.
Well, much higher.
In 79 AD, the continuing collision of the African and the Eurasian tectonic plates, deep underground, brought this once benevolent giant to life.
Debris is gone 28 kilometers high.
28.
Full of gases, ashes, with so many rocks going down.
While not the world's first volcanic eruption, this one was different. Thanks to a Roman known as Pliny the Younger, whose detailed letters mark the birth of volcanology.
Pliny, with the Roman fleet, watched the eruption, describing the explosion of Pompeii village of Herculaneum, and is the first document talking about an eruption. And for that, we call this great explosion Plinian eruption.
Through the centuries, Vesuvius dramatically stirred to life, then quickly returned to slumber. In between, it drew the curious, because for an extended period, those who could make it to the top found Vesuvius easy to explore.
The crater was completely different. There was no hole. Crater was flat. But across this, we can walk.
But Vesuvius eventually closed the book on that opportunity.
Last eruption making this crater was during 1944.
During the war?
During the Second World War in March. And there was a light, English-American. We had so much lava, so many rocks going down. The magma chamber was empty and everything collapsed.
The eruption went on for 2 solid weeks and cost the Allies 88 aircraft. Vesuvius is most remembered for death and destruction. But on a happier note, it did play a key role in one of Italy's most loved songs. In 1880, during a quiet period for Vesuvius, some brave souls decided to run a funicular up the side of the volcano. And to celebrate, they created a theme song, Funiculi Funicular. The feisty funicular withstood 2 eruptions before a third shut it down. While the funicular itself was lost to time, its melody and spirit live on. Mount Vesuvius is one of Italy's remarkable natural wonders, and a rare treasure you really shouldn't miss.